WHO has custody of a child if there is no court order in Illinois. When Illinois parents separate or divorce without a court order, they face a legal gray area when it comes to who gets custody of the child. During this sensitive time, it's crucial to understand what the law actually says about custody, and how the absence of a court order affects both parents' rights. In the absence of a formal custody order, parenting responsibilities aren't automatically allocated. This can lead to confusion, stress, and potential legal risks for both parents. It's not just about parenting, it's about protecting your rights and doing what's best for your child. Let's break down what happens when there is no custody order in Illinois, and what parents need to know. Under Illinois law, if the parents are married, both are presumed to have equal parental rights. The court does not intervene until a legal request is made. Unless one parent poses a serious threat to the child's well-being, both are considered fit, and there are no automatic restrictions on parenting time. For unmarried parents, the situation is different. The mother automatically has parental rights due to giving birth to the child. The father, however, must be legally recognized. This recognition typically happens through signing a voluntary acknowledgment of paternity or through a court's adjudication. The law does not automatically grant visitation schedules, even to parents presumed to have rights. If the parents cannot agree on a temporary parenting plan, they must wait for a court to decide. In Cook County, motions for parenting time generally aren't considered emergencies unless a child is at risk of imminent harm. This means parents often need to navigate the early days of separation without court guidance, and their behavior during this period can influence the court's final decisions. A temporary child support order can unintentionally assign custody. When a support order is granted without a parenting order, the court may interpret that the parent receiving support has been granted all parental responsibilities, unless the child has lived with the paying parent for at least 6 months. Temporary orders can be overturned or vacated if the final judgment is not entered or the case is dismissed. So what happens if a parent takes the child during this limbo period? It's not kidnapping, but it could be considered child abduction, a Class 4 felony in Illinois. This includes using force or threats to keep the child or refusing to return the child after parenting time. Courts may step in to prevent one parent from relocating the child out of Illinois during this unresolved time. Who has custody of a child if there is no court order in Illinois? It depends on the parent's marital status and whether parentage has been established. For married couples, both parents are presumed to share equal custody until a court says otherwise. For unmarried couples, the mother has default rights unless the father legally establishes paternity. Even then, there is no automatic schedule or visitation unless agreed upon or ordered. Temporary arrangements can be agreed to by the parents, but if they can't agree, one must file a motion for temporary parenting time. Until the court makes a decision, each parent must act in the child's best interest and avoid denying the other parent time with the child, or risk negative consequences in court. Understanding custody without a court order: if you're married, you're presumed to be a fit parent and share responsibilities with your spouse. But even with this presumption, parenting time isn't scheduled without an agreement or legal order. For unmarried fathers, establishing paternity is the first and most critical step. Only after legal recognition can parenting time or custody be sought. Filing for a court order is essential when there's disagreement. Each parent is required to submit a proposed parenting plan within 120 days of filing. Failure to enter a final parenting plan means any temporary order gets voided. And if one parent tries to relocate the child out of Illinois, the other parent can seek to prevent that through court intervention. Avoiding court when emotions run high is rarely a good idea. Parental conflict without legal guidance can escalate quickly and carry serious consequences, even felony charges. The safest path forward is reaching a mutual agreement or taking legal action with an attorney to establish a clear, enforceable custody plan. If you are in this situation and need to protect your parental rights while acting in your child's best interest, contact the law offices of Russell D. Knight. Call 773-334-6311 or visit them at 1165 North Clark Street, number 700, Chicago, Illinois, 60610, United States.